At ease. It's your boy Sarhanis here. The name of this week's story is The Fight Story. Let's talk about it. Now, I was going to Roger Williams University at the time, and I would walk into class knowing nothing, and I would leave knowing less. So I only went to class for about 2 weeks before I stopped attending those classes. For the rest of the semester, I just hung out with my girlfriend, slept, and did drugs. Now, when the semester ended, I got straight F's, the girlfriend dumped me, and I was back on Cape Cod, going to Cape Cod Community College. And I was just in a mood. So I'm in class one day, and let's just call this guy Joe. And this guy Joe just happened to open the door and say something. The class begins to laugh, and the teacher says, "Who was that?" I said, "Some dork." Now, like I said, I was just in a mood. I shouldn't have said that. So it's the very next day. I'm at work pumping gas at Sunoco on Route 28 in Centerville. Now, in comes flying this light blue Oldsmobile, comes flying in. Joe hops out of the car, and he's walking directly at me. Now, I never had any beef with Joe prior, but obviously I'm aware of what I said the day before. So just to feel him out, I said, "What's up, Joe?" And he ain't slowing down. He walks directly to me, grabs me by the throat, and says, "I'm a dork, kid?" Now I throw his hand off me, and then he clocks me with a left, tackles me to the ground, and punches me in the face. Now, it's not like this guy Joe is like a super tough guy. He's just much bigger than I am. He's much taller than I am. He weighs much more than I do. So I'm able to flip him over. But 2 of his buddies were hiding in the back of Sunoco. Now they come running out, and they begin to kick me in the head. Now all this happens very, very quickly. Now I'm able to stand up. And when I do, his buddies get in my face and they say, "If you think he's tough, next time you're going to have to mess with us." Now they go running out to the Oldsmobile and they peel out. Now instantly I'm thinking, all right, these guys are fucking dead. So I go inside and I call my boys. Now some of my boys are some of the bigger dudes in the town. Now we don't go around beating people up. We just go up and down Main Street Hyannis, pimping the strip, looking for slam pigs. But if these guys wanted to lay the smack down, believe me, they could. So I tell the boys exactly what happened, and they say, "I don't know if I'm going to beat him up. I might say something to him in the hallways." So I was surprised to hear that. So it was the very next night. The boys call me, and I'm on speakerphone. They say, "What are you going to do?" I say, "I'm going to knock on the door, and I'm going to punch him in the face. Pick me up." So off we go. Now this is like Sunday night. Got to be close to midnight. And I am really cut up from the day before. I got cuts. I got scratches. I got a black eye. So I wore a hat really, really low to try to hide the black eye as best I could. So I knock on the door. The mother answers the door, just cracks it open just a little bit. Obviously, it's a very awkward situation. She says, "Hello?" I said, "Hi." I said, "Is Joe home?" She said, "I think he's sleeping." "You are?" "Johnny." She says, "Let me check." So I'm just standing there at this point. Now she comes back to the door and says, "He's sleeping." I said, "All right. Just tell him Johnny's here, and I'm going to kick his ass." She says, "Get off my property. I'm calling the cops." So I begin to make my way down that very, very long driveway. And I think, Good for you, man. You know, you stood up for yourself. You've been through a lot lately. You know, your girlfriend broke up with you. You flunked out of school. You lost your job. And then it happens. Joe comes to the door. And he says, "Get the fuck off my property before I kick your ass like I did yesterday." And something just came over me. I turned on a dime, put my hands in the air and said, "I just want to talk to you, bro. I just want to talk to you, bro." And I continually said that as I made my way up the driveway and up those steps. So now he is directly in front of me. We are toe to toe. Now, I've never punched anyone in the face in my entire life. You would really have to do me dirty for me to punch you in the face. And I said to him, "Dude, that was a punk move." I said, "You come into my work like that." And I hit him as hard as I possibly could. I hobbled the guy. Now, he was able to maintain his balance. And then I went for an uppercut, and I just missed. I grazed him. So we grab each other, and we go hauling off into the bushes and begin to fight in the bushes. Now, his father comes running out, and his father grabs me. So now I'm fighting two people at the same time, and I don't even know where the boys are. All right, they were hiding directly in front of a bush in front of the house. So as soon as the father comes running out, the boys came running out. And one of my friends at the time says, "Fuck him and his fucking pussy friends." Now, this is a crazy, crazy scene. All right, this was drama. Now, my adrenaline is pumping at this point. I'm getting ready to go after Joe a second time. But my boys grab me and they're like, "Sarhanis, the cops might be coming. The cops might be coming." They're like, "Let's get out of here." So we make our way back to the car. We roll up a blunt. We smoke it. We throw on the rap tunes. And we make our way back to Centerville. Now, this was a defining moment in my life. If you want something done in life, do it yourself. You know who my agent in Hollywood was? Me. Stay tuned, guys. And I look forward to talking to you next week.